Change sometimes has a very negative connotation for a lot of people. On a deep emotional level, we're creatures of comfort and we automatically seek out that which feels good in the moment. We long for comfort, and this usually comes from that which we know, that which is familiar to us. Once we can comfortably deal with and know all of the unknowns, we can relax because your nervous system and your mind are designed to find and attach meaning to everything, and therefore something new is always a confrontation between that which is and that which will be in your mind. The unknown is always something that your mind and your nervous system has to unravel anew, and this very process feels uncomfortable on many levels. When something becomes comfortable, you get used to it. As you remove all of the unknowns, and your automatic behavior can just take over. Now you shift into autopilot. Our nervous system works primarily by conditioning and repetition. We notice and assume patterns that are consistent. This system is really there to serve us by helping us become more efficient and to be able to do more efficiently. Your mind is designed to always seek out the best ways to accomplish a goal. Through repetition, we learn certain orders and sequences in which things happen, and we learn to respond accordingly to those sequences. Every emotion that you experience, for instance, is nothing but the result of a sequence of events and reactions triggered by your unconscious awareness that generates and creates the actual feeling, which is nothing but a sensation in your nervous system. To change anything, you must first become aware of the current patterns that exist. You have to become aware of what goes on under the surface of your conscious awareness. This It's not difficult and anybody can do it. You need not understand everything about the human nervous system. You just simply need to be aware of the fact that there is a part of you that responds and acts automatically based on your past experiences and associations. The challenge is to go from one pattern, a pattern that doesn't serve you, to another pattern that does. You quite literally would have to change your mind in that you have to change the way you perceive yourself and your life. Doing things differently is it's going to feel uncomfortable at first, but you can you can be assured that the uncomfortable will become comfortable as you start to form new associations and new patterns of association. The process of making the uncomfortable comfortable, or making the unknown known, is the way we grow as human beings. Inevitably, what you're comfortable with represents your comfort zone, which includes all the experiences that you can comfortably deal with. If you don't expand this zone, then you simply won't expand yourself as a person. The need to grow and become more as a person is a deep emotional need that all humans have. Without this growth, you simply will never be happy. All growth, although it feels uncomfortable in the initial moments, always feel immensely fulfilling in the long term. It's this feeling that we all really crave for, the feeling that we call good. You can do something that feels comfortable and good in the moment by staying with what you know. But true fulfillment comes from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone and creating a sense of pride. Growth means change, and change involves risk. And risk is the process of stepping out from the known to the unknown. The truth is that all of life is constantly in a process of change. Nothing ever stays exactly the same. This is true of nature and all of life, including you. Even if you do nothing, life is still going to change. For you to progress, you have to decide to consciously initiate and create that change. You have to consciously put yourself in the uncomfortable place where you can grow. And as you do, you'll find that you're making progress in your life. We make progress because we choose to make progress. Progress is by choice, while change is something that happens automatically. To be in control of your life, you have to consciously choose to change and to keep changing yourself to become the person that you want to be. All change starts with a change of your mind. You have to start by changing your thoughts about what you want, and then you can move on to actually making the change. In changing the way you think about something, you immediately change your perception and consequently the way you feel about it. When you change the way you feel, you change your behavior, and that's how you make progress. Constantly trying to change behavior will rarely create long term and lasting change. Change your mind, and the rest will follow. If you don't change, then you simply won't grow. And if you don't grow, you're not really living.